So the challenge for today, and we are going to start right away. We are going to simulate project-based learning. We are going to create teams randomly. And we have here three deliverables. As we say, it's quite important to have deliverables over the semester. Here is going to be in the next hour, so it's going to be really intense. And the idea is that these three deliverables will help you to create this PBL proposal. Of course, that in 1 hour you don't have time to detail the information and these kind of requirements that in the list before you identified with us, for example, about the assessment. Of course, we don't have time to detail it, but the idea is to give you the experience to have how PBL works in practice. Okay. So the idea is we are going to launch the three deliverables, give you an overview about that, and we are going to in teams to the breakout rooms, and then we come back, we launch the second deliverable, and again, and we are going back and forth in the next hour. Okay, so we are going to close after that with the presentations in 3 minutes. Is the last deliverable about the proposal. Okay, this seems a lot, but you will see that it's feasible. Okay, so looking at the PBL phases, just to give you an overview, we are, of course, here we have the teams here we have the beginning of the semester. Okay. And we start with the first deliverable in a short time. Then we have the execution or the development phase with the milestones during the semester. And here we have the final deliverables of the project at the end of the semester with the assessment and so on. So where this simulation that we are going to conduct is in this phase of setup. Okay, we are working here in the planning of the project that is going to be presented to the students in this very beginning, in the kickoff of the project. Okay, we used to present or to summarize the proposal in what we called the project guide to present to the students. So imagine that this is the first meeting that you are going to have with the team of teachers that you are working together in that semester, and you are going to be able to start preparing and set up the project, the purchase. Questions? Doubts? No? Okay, let's do this. Let's start with first cycle. Rui?
Okay, so the first cycle will be 15 minutes. You may not need so much time, it depends, okay, on the discussion inside the groups. But as you don't know at the beginning, you may have the need to talk a little bit. So, but please try to stick to the time that we are giving. And think this as the first deliverable that you are asking to your students. You ask them to deliver at I don't know, September 28th, and they will have to deliver on that time. So we are asking you to deliver in 15 minutes after starting, okay? And what we will ask you is to define one problem. You may have 1 or 2 problems, okay? You can change it later during the session. So it's not that you are sticking with this for the remaining of the session, okay? You may change a little bit, but the idea is to make a proposal integrating 2 to 4 courses, okay? That will be the idea. So it will help if you think about one of the courses as leading, or 1 or 2 courses leading the main project work. That theme should be related to the SDGs, Sustainability Development Goals. And please think about what will be the concrete result that you want your students to develop during the semester. Okay? So at this moment, you will discuss among the team, between yourselves, an idea of a theme or problem that your students should be dealing with during the semester. Okay, this is the main idea. Please, if you want to keep this information, take a picture or a print screen so that you can discuss.
Yeah, in the first minute, I will share in the breakout rooms this
okay, great.
this slide. Okay, no worries.
So we are working in teams also in India. So I will open breakout rooms. I will create 5 randomly assigned breakout rooms. So take 1 or 2 minutes to say your name and where you come from, maybe your area, okay? And after that, discuss what you would like your students to develop, okay? Or take 1 or 2, 3 courses maybe at the most. So I'm opening the breakout rooms now, okay? So it will be 5 breakout rooms. And the main idea at the end of 15 minutes that you have 1 or 2 or 3 themes that you would like to explore with your students. Okay, opening.
Just to know that which team or teams, if you don't decide yet, is going to focus your project. Only the big topic, the big theme of the project. Room 1, we should define a speaker in advance. In room 1, Belén, Carlos, Célia, Inês, Pedro, Tiona.
We didn't decide who will speak, so maybe
Go
Belén
for it. You can be you, Carlos, no worry.
We didn't have enough time to really get into the details, but one possible theme that we thought of, considering the different profiles of the people in the group, was to create an application, a multilingual application, to promote tourism related with nature, like including in the application different like species of trees or plants or animals that can help tourists to know the nature environment of a place and not only cultural or heritage sites. We didn't get into details and we're not sure. Actually, we think it can be related to different goals of the sustainable development. We thought maybe quality of education, life on land, and there was another one, I'm not sure. Decent, goal 8, decent work and economic growth.
Yeah, sounds good. Well done. Don't worry. Remember what I said before. You don't have time for details. So it's completely fine. Okay, but here we have a big topic, an interdisciplinary approach, and a concrete result, which is the app.
Let me just say that I will try to I will try to resume the theme in my own words, okay? But feel free to change it. It's just that I'm hearing and trying to write it. Okay? So I have put it on the chat.
Okay, thank you so much, Team 1. Let's go to Team 2, Room 2. Cristina, Fernanda, Mario, Rassa, and Sara. Anyone?
Okay.
Although you can talk. Yes.
Fernanda, can you share?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you already have. Okay. So can you sum up very quickly the problem or
Yes, Fernanda,
the
should
topic?
I go ahead or should I go?
Yes, Sarah, please.
Okay, so this is the definition of our problem. We think that the population aging is creating profound challenges across personal, social, family, and societal dimensions, and that this shift places increasing pressure on healthcare systems, social structures, and also in intergenerational relationships, while simultaneously exposing older adults to systemic discrimination such as ageism. And addressing these issues requires a deeper understanding of their applications and the development of effective strategies to mitigate biases and ensure the inclusion and well-being of aging populations. So this is aligned with the ODS 3, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. And we think that we can integrate the courses of gerontology, education, and design.
Thank you, Sarah. Rui, sum up the topic of your project in the chat. And I think it's important to have, and this is for all the groups and when we plan about active learning, project-based learning, sorry, which is to have a title, you know, catchy, to get a sense about what the problem is going to be. And for the students, this is really important to have the title, you know, because it's a way of passing the message about what the problem, the description of the problem is. So, well done. Thank you. Room 3, Carlos, Ezoli, Marika, Papuna, Raquel, and Rui. Anyone would like to? Raquel, go for it.
I can do it.
I saw
So,
you open the micro, so go for it.
So we were thinking it's still ongoing. It's still developing. So we're thinking about something, health autonomous assistant for remote areas, because we have 3 different engineering, like mechanical, electrical, and materials. And then we have people from pharmacy, medicine, and veterinary. So we were thinking about developing some autonomous car or like a rover or something that go to remote areas, try to provide some help regarding like the pharmacy and all the medicines, and try to help people with like telemedicine or veterinary, something like that. We have people from the energy area, so make it autonomous, like with no people, and try to build something for have his own energy, and like the mobile net, like Wi-Fi or something like that. So that was the idea. And regarding the SDGs, so we have good health and well-being, affordable and clean energy, and reduce inequality. You have no sound, Diana.
So sorry. Thank you. I was saying that it's really good to have to foresee the final result, to have a concrete product like a rover and things like that. It seems like attractive for engineering students as well. Thank you. So room 4, Claycy, João, Jorge, Luís, e Manuela. Anyone?
Okay, maybe I can.
Sure.
Talk.
Thank you.
It will be about therapy monitoring of patients with some special needs, meaning that we have some patients need to have some medicine regularly, and we could monitor if they are taking correctly this medicine. So we are mixing things like, of course, computer science and also pharmacy and management to guarantee there is always this medicine is available, and maybe some embedded system electronics to, if they have some, for example, to inject this medicine, and that's it.
Okay, good. I think it was a really, I think it's a really good example in which the knowledge interconnect to each other instead of being so different. In fact, we have common points in knowledge. That's why it's so important to have projects that shows that, and that your project is really a good example of that. Thank you so much, João, and to group 4. And finally, room 5, team 5, Ana, Filipa, Julia, Maria José, Miriam, and Rita.
Hi, hello. Our theme, our idea is to develop a mobile or web application to access and promote health information and healthy habits through gaming experience, such as diary goals, how many steps you have completed, or how many times you wash your hands during the day. And it goes into the 3 sustainable development goals. Number 3, which is good health and well-being. Number 4, quality education. And number 6, which is clean water and sanitation. Since our areas are related with medicine, informatic engineering, so we try to relate these two areas, and we can be promoted into courses.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So here we have another app as the final result of the project, which is really interesting as well. So
sorry, Diana, just
yes?
saying the target is teenagers and elderly people.
Okay. You mean the target group of the users of the app?
Yes.
Okay, good. I think it's a good requirement in terms of to design the app brings much more challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really well done. So let's so we have the first deliverable. Let's go further to the next one. Okay.
So we usually do this. We try to define the first deliverable shorter than the next ones, so that the teams can really engage in the project as fast as possible. Okay. For the second deliverable, we'll give 20 minutes, and we would like you to write the theme and problem that you already defined. Define it maybe a little bit better if you need, and then what is the curricular context? What are the courses that will be involved together? And if it is in one specific degree, or if you are using different degree programs, okay? And what will be the deliverables during the project? Okay, so these are some ideas that we are proposing you to develop during this next phase. This phase is for the implementation proposal, okay? That could be the name of the phase. We will give after this, okay, after ending this phase, you have to make a 3-minute pitch about this proposal, okay? In small groups also. We cannot do it in the plenary session. We won't have time. So we'll also divide you in groups, in 2 presentations per group. So Diana, can you go one further? Before we open the rooms, we have prepared a folder in the Google Drive where you can get some PowerPoints that we would like you to use. Okay, there are 4 slides, 3 or 4 slides. Okay, just to create the main topics for each part of what will be the theme problem that you defined, what is the curricular framework, degree program, the courses, the main competencies maybe. Okay, don't be too detailed, please, because you won't have time. Okay, what is the expected end result? And what will be the deliverables and maybe assessment. Okay, so do this in not too detailed way, okay? Otherwise, you won't have time, of course, okay? We are asking for a simulation of the process.
Remember, sorry, just to interrupt. Remember that this is only the first meeting of the team of teachers. So imagine that you are going to have further meetings after, and you are going to detail these 4 dimensions. So just to provide the first brainstorming about these 4 dimensions, it's a good way to as an outcome for a first meeting of the coordinating team of the project. Okay.
So we will open now the rooms. So
Did you share the link, Rui? Sorry to.
Not yet. Sorry.
Yes, Sarah.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, Diana. This is just a question related with the formulation, the description of the problem. Can it be posed as a question, or should?
Yes,
Oh,
definitely. You could have, as your group did really well, to have a description, to have this background considering SDGs and so on, and the result. But it's good to have like a title catchy in a question to be provocative, because students, it's much more enlightening for the students to have that kind of sense, so could be a question for sure. Yeah.
great, thank you.
So in the chat, you have the template with these 4 dimensions, and we are going to open the rooms, right?
okay, right now. See you in a few minutes.